But they've been doing this even on a local level. They've been playing some of these con games. Check this out, family. This is out here in Evanston, Illinois. Make sure y'all can see this, family. 1 second. Now, and you've been seeing a lot of articles like this, family. Have y'all been seeing this? History is made as reparations starts to flow in Evanston, Illinois. This is something because, see, understand this, family. They call us hoteppers. They call us out of our names all the time. Oh, y'all too woke. But they study us secretly. They study the grassroots secretly because they understand we are the most powerful group. Okay, because we give people the truth. And the truth, you can never silence it. And the truth is always attractive. People are always going to gravitate towards the truth. Even if they don't like to hear it, they still going to hate and pay attention to it. Okay? So you've been noticing a lot of articles coming out like this. History is made as reparations starts to flow in Evanston, Illinois. Nothing burger. Now let me show you, family. Let's go through it. Let's go through it, family. Because this is a good learning teach tape. Because we are serious about reparations for foundational Black Americans. We will get reparations for foundational Black Americans. So basically, they saying, and I'm gonna summarize the article for you. You could go read this. This is on the undefeated.com. The undefeated.com. So basically, in Evanston, Illinois, like many Black communities, especially in the early 1900s and through the 60s and even to today, they did a whole bunch of redlining, make sure Black people weren't able to get certain housing opportunities. And now these housing opportunities have turned into $1 million assets for white folks. Okay. So in the article, they talk about, like right here, how the most valuable home is worth about 650,000 and most are under 300,000 in the Black community of Gray Avenue. On Gray Avenue in Evanston, Illinois, the most valuable home is worth 650,000, while most homes are under 300,000 in worth. However, on the white side, the most valuable house is worth 1.3 million, and only 3 are under 400,000. And these houses are like 10 minutes away from each other, so it ain't like they on the other side of town. And so they were tracing it back to the redlining, and Black people weren't able to buy these houses that white people were able to buy. And now these houses are being appraised differently, of course, by these real estate agents and things of that nature. So they're saying this calls for reparation. Cool, it does cause for reparation. Without question. I'm not arguing that. They do deserve reparations because they weren't able to participate, okay, in these housing opportunities. They weren't able to participate. So now here's the con game. Here's the trick bag, family. They said reparations. Okay. It says the application period. Let me highlight where I am. The application period began on September 21st. In November, 16 applicants will receive $25,000 each in housing reparation. Pause. Hold on, family. Now, shit, I graduated. I was a C student when it came to math, but the numbers ain't adding up, goddamn it. The numbers ain't adding up. Now you telling me in the white community the houses is worth damn near $1 million. The houses, the most expensive house in the white community is worth 1.3 million. Houses that we weren't able to buy. It's now appraised at 1.3 billion. The average white house is anywhere from 600 to 700,000, while the average Black house in the Black community, most are under 300,000. But yet, I'm gonna give you $25,000 for your trouble. Hell no. Hell no, family. Hit that like button. We about to go in. Hell no, that don't even add up. Okay? If you telling me that the houses in the white community, because of redlining, because of discrimination, they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars more, yet you're going to give me $25,000? Those are crumbs. The title of this article should read, family. The title of this article should read, History is Made as Crumbs Start to Flow into Evanston, Illinois. Not reparations. That ain't no reparations. See, we got to be careful. Sometimes as Black people, we're so desperate for any little butter biscuit or trinket, we'll just settle. And you got Black people out here celebrating this. Ooh, Lord, history is made. 25,000 is nothing. These houses are damn near worth $1 million in the white community. Houses that you weren't able to buy, not because you couldn't afford it, but because of redlining and discriminatory practices in the 60s and early 1900s. No, I'm going to need the difference plus interest. If you're telling me the average white house over there in Evanston, Illinois is worth $750,000 in the same neighborhood where the black house is worth under 300,000, I'm going to need the difference plus interest. That's real reparations. I don't need $25,000. What the hell are they going to do with $25,000, family? You dig? What the hell are they going to do with $25,000? But hold on now, it gets better. It gets better. Now, they only got 16 applicants, and some people say, damn, why they only got 16 applicants? They're only giving it 16 people, reparations to 16 people? Well, family, to qualify, people must identify as black on an official document. Now, that's something they got from us. That's something they got from us. Remember, foundational Black Americans, because they like to run this con game. We don't know who to give reparations to. One of the things we talk about is if you identified on black going back to a certain date or certain period. Okay, so they got that from us. So that's starting off good. To qualify, people must identify as black on an official document and be at least 70 years old and have lived in Evanston at some point between 1919 and 1669. This is a con game. This is a con game, okay, family? Let me get some water. This is a con game. Let me break this down. Now, family, number one, they understand by making this for people who are 70 years of age. Most people, the most elders in their 70s already have a damn house. They already have a damn house. Okay, these are people who are damn near retired or about to retire or should be retired, who are living off retirement anyway. So it's only for people who are 70 years old. Not to mention, it says at some point between 1919 and 1969, nigga, they did not stop they redlined in 2021. Y'all did not stop redlining in 1969. See, this whole thing of racism is in the past. They like to pull this with black people. Oh, Lord, racism was so long ago. Jim Crow was so long ago. No, nigga, Jim Crow Joe is in office now. Shit, Jim Crowism ain't that long ago. Jim Crow Joe is in office now in 2021. So this is how they start weeding out people. Well, the racism stopped, the redlining stopped from 1919 to 1969. No, that's a con game. You still got discriminatory practices out there now. That's one of the reasons why the black houses that are 7 minutes away from the white houses are appraised at completely different prices. That's a form of racism. See, they get these white contractors, they come out here and start evaluating white homes at $1 million and these shit's falling apart. And then when they get to the black houses, then all of a sudden, oh, they start nitpicking shit. Oh, you got a hole right here. It's only worth $150,000. That's a form of racism. Okay, so this is one of the reasons they only have 16 applicants. But let's go even deeper. Okay, it says the program defines these applicants as ancestors, the children and grandchildren of black people who lived in Evanston during that time period, called descendants. Okay, they can apply for future payments. Now, this is the interesting part. The money will not be given in cash. I decline. That ain't reparations right there. Okay, this is always the trick bag. Notice in all of these articles, family, that you're going to see, all of these little articles that come out of these little small towns in Illinois, one was out of North Carolina, every time they put reparations in them, it's never in the form of cash payments. Never. It's never in the form of cash payments. Listen to me, family. Hit that like button. This is the trick bag they run on us. Never in the form of cash payment. It's always you're gonna get it through the reparations is through a loan. The reparations is in the form of a land grant. The reparations is in a form of a down payment on your business. If you get approved for this business loan, then that form of reparations kicked in. That ain't reparations. That ain't reparations. Okay, reparations, number one, is how we see fit, what we want, what we need. Because understand, those White housing owners, they can sell their house for cash. They can sell their house for assets, but it gets better. It says not only is the money not going to be given for cash, but paid directly towards a mortgage balance, down payment on a home purchase, property taxes, or home improvement contractors. Family, this is a con game. Now, number one, again, the only people who can apply for this are people who are 70. Most people who are 70 then paid off their house already. They're not looking to get a new damn home. So they ain't even going to be eligible for the shit. They're not looking to get a new damn home. And they understand this when they put that in the writing. Okay? This is just for headlines. Now, you telling me only people who are older than 70 can get this $25,000 down payment and it can only be on a home. Shit, what 70-year-old need a damn home? Most 70-year-olds already got their house and it's already paid off. You might as well just get a check in their hand. And they can't give it to their grandchildren because you say it only applies to them. So it's not like they can say, well, shit, I already got my house together. Let me give it to my grandson. My grandson, he has a family. He's married, just got a wife, just had a child. I use that, put that $25,000 on them. No, 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 no. I decline. I decline that. Then the property must be in Evanston. Okay, it's all funded by tax and recently legalized marijuana sold in Evanston. Okay, so they had to tie the marijuana. That's where the money's coming from. They taxing niggas on marijuana out there in Evanston. Okay, white people are slick than a motherfucker. White people are very cunning and they're very slick, family. This is a nothing burger.